Good morning. My name is Kevin Kilgallen, and I want to welcome you to eFAB Expo. This is our third visit of our virtual trade show that started this morning. This will be going on for 4 days. Our intent is, during the pandemic, to bring new ideas to help you grow your business during these times. So I want to introduce you today. We're going to be taking a look at Faccin plate rolls. Faccin manufactures plate and section rolls, angle rolls. So whether you're rolling now or thinking about rolling, you can expand new opportunities with this technology. One of the biggest issues that we're trying to address is rolling has always been an art form. It's been something really that the operator has mastered over the years. And so over the years, Faccin has developed CNC controls and extremely strong software that can certainly help you be more profitable in the future. So at this point, I'm going to turn this over to Mark Passantino and Steve Addy.
Hi, thank you for having us today. One of the things that we wanted to start with is just a quick summary of the Faccin Group and kind of what makes us who we are. The Faccin Group is actually one of the world's largest true manufacturers of plate roll and metal bending machines for all sorts of applications. The group itself is made up of 3 leading brands, one being Faccin, Roundo, that I'm sure a lot of people have also heard of, and Boldrini, which is a very specialized company for dish and tank head lines. In this presentation, we wanted to show more or less a few videos and open up for discussion in regards to some of the capabilities that we have that can address companies' needs for, like Kevin said, expanded capabilities and opportunities to bring in revenue for companies. So what I'd like to do is begin with our first video showing a 4-roll machine doing a multi-radius shape. So if we can go ahead and kick that off, that would be great.
So we will restart the machine. Okay, so we go back. Now we are going to select a general shape on which we have imported an DXF file from the CAD, and we have generated 5 different radius, as you can see, on 180 degrees.
Fantastic.
Same again, we have got the same data of the plate with the thickness, width of the plate, the welding point if we want to change the welding point from the middle to one or the other side, and the characteristics of the material. Again, we are going to calculate the cycle of the machine, and that is done. So again, we will restart the machine with the reset position, feed the plate, and the job is done.
Fantastic. And that program is done automatically by the CNC?
Yes, 100%.
Fantastic. Okay, let us see it in action.
So again, I'm going to align the plate to the roll, and so I have the reference of the rotation.
Okay.
And I'm going to start the cycle.
So the machine now it's going to repeat all the steps.
Yes.
Created by the CNC.
Yes.
Fantastic.
So again, now we have a pre-bending phase. Then the pre-bending roll drops down, and the bending roll will do all the rest of work.
Fantastic.
As you can see, the figure is already 180 degrees.
Yes.
As you can see, now I have to handle the plate, but of course this operation can be avoided using the top support and of course the horizontal support combined with the machine.
Of course, of course.
Okay, so I'm going to unload the plate right now. And here we go.
Perfect, perfect shape.
Yep.
Thank you, Ranbir.
Yes, sir.
Was it you or was the machine?
It was the machine, yes.
It was the
It was the
machine.
CNC and the machine.
Okay, thank you very much.
I hope that video helped to show the ease of use with the Faccin. As Kevin said, the plate rolling has been an art form for many years, and Faccin has some advantages, of course, with that CNC to make things very easy for our customers to utilize all the functionality and options of shapes that you can roll. What we'd like to do also here in our second video is show what we call an elbow joint being rolled. And one of the reasons why we're showing some of these shapes is, again, to show ease of use as far as programming is concerned, like you saw from the first video, but also to get an idea of the precision that you can actually get from a Faccin plate roll. So what we'd like to do is go ahead and show that elbow joint being rolled at this point.
Okay, so in this case we are going to bend an elbow joint shape with a variable width on one side and a constant width on the other side. And we're going to select variable width shape. In this case, giving the data to the machine, we are going to draw the layout of the plate that has got in the middle the highest point and small points on the two sides. Machine automatically is going to calculate compensation of the pressure that it needs to increase in the middle of the plate. Other than that, we are going to feed inside the radius of the plate and thickness of the plate, and the machine is going to calculate the cycle of bending. Okay, so given all the data to the machine, I'm going to click on calculate, and the machine is going to generate the cycle to bend the elbow shape. So the machine has generated different steps that are needed to execute the cycle and bend the elbow shape joint.
Hi, hopefully that video was informative. Again, one of the reasons why we showed that video was going back to the ease of use of the machine and the way the software helps to calculate and help the operator is, in the past, an elbow joint like that, because of the shifting of pressures, could potentially skew the way the part comes off of the plate roll, and there would have to be additional work done. So with that, our machine is able to actually compensate for that to, again, make sure they get a good part out of this without a lot of operator intervention. Another thing that a lot of our customers struggle with at times is cone rolling. And that's something that we also would like to show briefly as well, because a lot of our customers, even if initially they don't do cone rolling, that is something that they get into. So what we would love to do is show you a video on how to roll a cone with our machines.
Okay, let's go to select the circular cone shape, where we need to feed inside the bigger diameter data, the smaller diameter, the width of the cone. Putting inside this data, the machine is automatically going to calculate the arc radius we need to cut, the smaller arc radius we need to cut, and the beta angle of the cone. And the machine is also going to calculate the inclination that we're going to use to execute this cone. Okay, so this is the manual page of the machine where we can look the real position of the three rollers. The jog is like a real-time limit switch to the roll. So when I put inside a number, suppose 50, and I lift the roll is going to stop automatically at 50. And on the right side, we can see the delta, the inclination of the rolls we are going to use to incline the rolls and execute the cone.
Again, I think that was a great video to show how simple cone rolling can be done on a Faccin machine. Another thing that we do want to kind of get across to our customers and have them understand is with the amount of machines that we are able to offer, we have the widest range of machines for customers' projects. With that said, we have everything from different style geometries to 3-roll, 4-roll, and 2-roll machines. Again, 2-roll machines being very specific for customer projects. Another thing is and Faccin takes great pride in, is our technical and engineering team that gives us the ability to do several automation style add-ons to machines to, again, make sure that someone is completely utilizing their machine to its fullest potential. One of the things that we would like to show is a 2-roll machine integrated with robotics, and we'd like to show that to you now. Now, with Faccin's capabilities, it does not stop there, of course. We are able to take traditional plate rolls, again, 4 and 3-roll machines, and automate those as well to just about any kind of style that a customer would need to, again, enhance their production levels. With this video, this actually shows a 4-roll machine with automation and part flipping as well. So it shows the advancements that, again, was once a black art, is now actually something that can be automated, similar to other machines that you may already have in your facility. So what we'd like to do is show this video here, again, showing a full automated system with picking up a part, flipping a part, and rolling a part, unloading as well. So we'd like to show you this now. Well, again, hopefully that video helped to show the capabilities of Faccin and the ability for us to really dive into what the customer is looking to accomplish. Again, with our various offerings, we can have a very transparent and unbiased conversation about what is best for our customers. And again, what we can do for them to make sure that they're fully utilizing their machines and maximizing their rolling operations. One other thing that we would like to show is Faccin doesn't just sell plate rolls, as I mentioned. We do also sell angle rolls, dish headlines, things of that nature. So what we'd like to do is maybe show a video here on one of our roundo machines doing some structural steel rolling, and this is an angle roll. So if we could start that, that'd be great. Again, we appreciate the time and being able to show videos. What we'd like to do is hopefully that's entice people to ask some questions, and we'd like to answer some questions that may be out there for the audience.
Yeah. Thanks, Mark and Steve. We are going to be taking questions from our audience. We also had some that were emailed in, and we'll get to as many as we can. If we don't get to them, we will have them personally, the answers personally emailed to you, and you'll also be able to schedule one-on-ones with Mark and Steve. So, all right, first off, we have, what type of support is provided by Faccin US to its customers?
That's a great question. Obviously, support is very important to our customers. We have a team of technicians that are here based in the U.S. that travel around to do our installs, our service, and things of that nature. We also carry parts here in the U.S. So we're able to support our customers 100% here in the U.S. Obviously, there are times that we do rely on Italy as well, but we have our customers completely covered here in the U.S. Another point about that question is some of the components that we use in our machines. They're very top level, like Siemens controls, Dana Bravani gearboxes, and things like that. Bosch Rexroth. So they're worldwide brands that are easily sourced if we have run out of them on our shelf here in the U.S. So that's a great question.
Okay, and that is unfortunately all we have time for, but we really appreciate you guys being with us. A huge thank you from all of us at Mid-Atlantic Machinery, Southern States Machinery, and Northeast Machinery Sales, and to everybody that's tuning in. And we have up next flow water jet cutting. Just a reminder, all questions will be sent to Mark and Steve so that anybody on this webinar will be able to answer and ask personal questions.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks.
All right.